Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully, I am actually live. I just restarted the computer because it was looking a little weird. So, hopefully, all will go well tonight with this. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It definitely feels like it's been a Monday. It's been a Monday. Not a bad Monday, but a Monday. Um, I started off this today, it was a normal work day and stuff. And I was just kind of like, I'm still working on my videos, my vlogs from Alaska, but I'm trying to get ready for the next cruise, which is like a week away. And so I was just thought I was going to start transitioning, away from the Alaska talk. But then it turns out I know a ton of people who are in Alaska right now on cruises. And so I started getting onto their lives. And now I'm in full blown Alaska mode again. It was great. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes tonight. But anyway, I see people starting to talk. So let me go ahead and go to the chat so I can say hi to everybody. Hey, Sea Lake Journeys, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. You guys, we're not kidding. We're not exaggerating about how much, I would love Alaska. I did. I was a little cold. I survived though. But going through all the videos and all the pictures and then seeing everybody else doing their videos and going live from their cruises is definitely making me miss it already. So thanks for coming in. Hey, Sea Lake Journeys. Hey, Kim, how are you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope Monday is treating you good so far. I'm going to try not to mess with the chat a whole lot because I'm not sure. I don't want to jinx it. I want to actually be able to get through a whole Monday mood check. And Scott is here. Controversial Cruising says it's time for a Monday mood check. It is. How's your mood? How's your Monday? Hey, Chet Mix. From Scott. Controversial Cruising saying hey to Kim. Hey, Alisa. Hey, Scott. See, it's doing something right now. Hang on. I knew it was acting a little weird. I hope we don't get that part. See, I knew it was acting weird. Hopefully y'all are still here. I'm going to blame it on Monday. I hope you guys are still here. If somebody could just type something so I know that we're still connected. Okay, we're here. Yay! Nothing happened on our end. Oh, okay. That's great. It was going all kinds of kooky on my end. So I'm glad. We are here. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Well, for those of you who were here, Kim says, still here. Thank you. I appreciate you. For those of you that were with me on Saturday, I've been doing the pop-ups on Saturday mornings, just to chit chat, just to keep working on those watch hours, keep meeting some new people and trying to grow the channel, all that stuff. I had a couple suggestions, and I think I really like Sunny Side Up with Alisa for the name of my Saturday morning pop-up, because I got to stop calling it a pop-up because I've pretty much been doing it every week. It's getting to be expected. But anyway, for those of you who are with me on Saturday, I was all excited because one of the things that I brought back from Alaska, I love that. Thanks, Scott. One of the things that I brought back from Alaska was this Alaska sourdough starter mix. I was really excited to see if I could get my sourdough starter started. And I went through the whole thing and I did. And so it's been, a couple of days. I thought I was ready to do something with that starter. Erica wasn't available for consultation, and you guys know I say that she is my my baker. Hey Keisha, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Sunny side up Saturdays. OMG. That's an excellent name. Thank you. It's everything it's cracked up to be. Exactly. Anyway, Erica was not available for consultation, and I didn't know what the starter was supposed to look like, really. I know she was kind of creeped out by the idea of it, but I didn't know. So I decided to go forward with what I had. You guys are funny. Hey Tiffany, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Here comes a dozen egg jokes. Control yourself, Scott. Control yourself. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. So anyway, I wasn't sure what the starter was supposed to look like when it was done. So I went ahead to try and use it and follow what I thought was going to be the simpler of the recipes on my little recipe card that came in the starter pack kit thingy. Oh no, Keisha fell asleep this morning. Are you doing okay? Are you better? Anyway, I wanted to try and make these sourdough dinner rolls to go with my salad that I'm having for dinner. So anyway, the sourdough starter that I had in following this recipe on the card has led me to this. Right? So, again, I don't really know what they're supposed to look like. This has been sitting for about half an hour and they have puffed up. So I think they have risen and are ready to go into the oven. So hold that thought. I probably am going to go ahead and put them in the oven and just see what happens. But when I show you the starter that I thought I was going to have to worry about keeping alive and, maybe this being a real big commitment because apparently people pass down their sourdough starters generations to generations. And my next generation said she wants no parts of that. I was all concerned about it, right? Now that I see what it's supposed to look like, my starter didn't start. It basically still looks like pancake batter. So I'm sure we're going to get something when I put this in the oven. But is it going to be actual sourdough dinner rolls? I don't know. What do we think? Should I scrap it all together? Or should I go ahead and just see what we get? Keisha, more live streams to come. Okay, Tiffany. Good. Sourdough starter looks disgusting in my opinion, and it's supposed to last forever if you add to it correctly. Yeah. I didn't really understand the looks disgusting part because I hadn't seen it. But you know how the kids tend to do. She was happy to send me a video of what it's supposed to look like versus what I have. But it's too late. I already did the mix. So hold please. I am going to put this in the oven and set the timer and see what we actually get. I can't blame it on the sourdough starter, but I can't necessarily endorse the sourdough starter either. I mean, it could have been a lot of things. It could have not been stored in a warm enough spot. Maybe the water wasn't warm enough when I started. I don't know. I think there was a lot of spots that it could have gone wrong, but you know how I tend to do. I'm going to try and see this through, good or bad. These are supposed to bake at 350 for 20 minutes until brown. So I'm going to go put them in the oven, set the timer, and then while we talk, we'll be able to figure out if this was a complete disaster and waste of time or not. I'm coming. And setting the timer for 20 minutes. Okay, they're in. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see if that turns into anything or not. Or if it's worth calling sourdough rolls or not. I don't know. Sneaking in a little late. Hey, Maggie, thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. Erica did say that she is going to look at some real recipes for sourdough starter and try and start one, even though she is not really for it. She's trying to support me in my sourdough endeavors. Keisha says, yeah, my neighbor, Miss Karen, offered me some starter. I said, no, I just pay for a loaf for two every now and again. Hey, TV's Life, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I don't know. Did you pick? I know we picked up some similar things. Did you pick up one of these? One of these sourdough starters? I tried to get it started on Saturday. Thought I was doing good, but I'm not so sure. So Erica actually just walked in and I just put them in the oven. They did rise up pretty good, but that could just be the yeast. So we'll see how they turn out. See, like Jordy's saying hi to Maggie. But anyway, like I said, I was trying to slowly not get away from my Alaska talk, but excuse me, I was not expecting it to be all Alaska online this morning. I thought more people would be talking about like the Utopia of the Seas, since that's come to town. Hey, Erica. Sea Lake Journey says, hey there, Maggie. Teacher's back. It's turn. You're okay. Hey there. Keisha, my neighbor, helped me today get back home towards the end of my stream. Oh, Tiffany, it sounds like I missed a lot. Maggie from Controversial. TB saying hello to everybody. Good neighbors are a blessing. Hey, Destination Fun, how are you? I can't remember if you were part of were you with me on Saturday? I think you were, because we were talking about you coming over to Disney Springs on Sunday. Yeah, I had such high hopes for this sourdough starter, but I think it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it went wrong. I don't know what I'm actually baking right now, but I'm giving it a try. Erica is slowly approaching the kitchen, and she's kind of like, I don't want to say wringing her hands, but she's concerned about what I got going on in there. Yes, I was there and I got stuck in the rain late in the day. The storm was bad. Oh wow. Sorry you got stuck in the rain. Melanin at Sea Alaska folks are all over my YouTube, IG, and TikTok feeds today. Yeah, I was with YFC this morning, and then your favorite couple, and I caught a little bit of Rich and Jazzy, and then I had to turn it off because I was supposed to be working. I was supposed to be working. So I have more to catch up on later, but like I said, it was cool and amazing. And even though I had just luckily had been there and saw some of those same views, it was still pretty amazing. It's still pretty amazing. So I am very much still in Alaska mode. Captain Sherry, hey Bill, thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing good today. Hey Carnival Cruise addicts, how are you guys? I'm not sure if I'm talking to if I'm talking to Chris or Liz or both. Bill, everybody's saying hi. Oh, speaking of storming, it's storming right now, so we'll see. Hello, Joe Hupp. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Yikes, destination fun. Stay safe. Yes, exactly, exactly. So it's a beautiful day in Ketchikan, no rain and 67 degrees. Yeah, it was beautiful. Oh no, when we were in Ketchikan, it was chilly and rainy. So yeah, they missed out. Bill, 8 days, 8 days till you head out to the West Coast. Keisha, Carnival Cruise Addict saying hi to everybody. Appreciate it. Hey, Mr. Bill from Joe Huck. So, you guys, what I thought I was going to talk about, not Alaska, but we can talk about Alaska if you want. It was cold and rainy when we were there. Yeah. I know. First, I was thinking Skagway. It was like, oh no, yeah, it was cold and rainy in Ketchikan. Um, but when I was before I thought I was going to talk about Alaska, I was kind of thinking as I'm getting ready for this next cruise, and with the Utopia of the Seas coming out, talking about like the new technology that's on cruise ships, what you all have seen and what you all like. So, Utopia of the Seas is like the newest ship for Royal Caribbean. I believe it's still an Oasis class ship, even though it's big. It's huge. And it's not that it has so many new innovative things, I think, but it's like styling of some of the popular venues from Royal. But some things that I'm sure that they do have and that other cruise lines have I thought would be kind of interesting to think about, especially after coming off of Carnival. Again, we had a great time. The cruise to Alaska was amazing, all of that, but it was an older ship, Spirit class ship, the Spirit. Great, we had a great time. I enjoyed the ship a lot, but there were some changes, there were some differences. Like for example, in the dining room, and I've had this before on Carnival, but they switched the menu so that they are digital, right? So you either pull it up on the Hub app or you scan the QR code with your phone to pull up the menu. And I wouldn't have thought anything about that. Hey, Scott Smith, driving and listening. Thanks so much. Be safe driving. I really wasn't thinking too much about that. Definitely had my phone because I was filming everything I could, but I could pull up the menus on the Hub app. But my mom was like, "Wait, no menu?" she wanted a menu. So I am curious. Do you guys miss having actual menus, or do you like using the app and or the QR codes in the dining rooms now? Hey, Michael, the realist, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. I just started talking about my poor sourdough situation. You guys, did I ask you all how you are? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? Bill says, nope, prefer the app. Maggie says, I use the app. Michael saying, hey to everybody. Hey, the original JT, how are you? Oh no, your Monday mood is blah. Well, stick around. At least we can hopefully have a joke or two. If nothing else, JT, you might be able to get a good laugh at my sourdough rolls that I'm trying to make. They're in the oven, but I don't know. I don't know. Carnival Cruise Addict says, on our last cruise, we asked for a paper menu and then used our phone as a flashlight because I couldn't see it. Yeah. We had some of that at our table. We were at a table of I think there was 6 at our table. So there was a mix of folks wanting a menu, a paper menu, and trying to use the app, and maybe or may not be able to see it. So now, something that I do believe that they had on the Spirit that I did not utilize but thought about it, is that Carnival has this additional or new food service option. So instead of only being able to order room service to your room, all is well, everyone, JT. Instead of only being able to do room service to your room, you could order food. I know pizza. I don't know what else. You could order it and have it delivered to you somewhere else on the ship. TB says the app is cool. Yeah, and I've used the app several times before, but I didn't really think about it until my mom specifically was like, I want paper. Okay. But you can have food delivered to your room or to other locations around the ship, and I didn't use that, but I think that is something that I'm gonna want to try when I head on to the Firenze. Just seems like it's an interesting option. It's an interesting option. I want to see how it works, and I think other cruise lines have similar things. I think Norwegian has something like that. But maybe Virgin does too, but I've not had it delivered to me other places around the ship. So I'm kind of curious about that. I use both the paper and app. Scott says, JT saying, hey to Scott, I collect the paper ones. What do you mean you collect the paper ones? You're not supposed to take it out of the restaurant. Okay, menus. I walked away for a second. Monday is dragging. You knew our birthday was yesterday. We're celebrating all weekend. Happy birthday. I should have known you were celebrating all weekend. Hey, Legation, thanks for coming in. Good evening. My bad. Yes, your bad. Don't be walking off with the menus, Scott. They only printed a few. People need them. JT saying, hey to Bill. Keisha says, I like the app too. Planning out my meal in advance is good for me. Yeah. Yeah. And in this, don't come for me, you guys, if you love this, but I wasn't super thrilled with the new menu on Carnival. I really had high hopes for it, honestly. It was much talked about, and I knew Emerald was supposed to be involved, and so I expected more. don't get me wrong, there were things that were definitely listed and designated as Emerald's signature dishes, but those things were at an upcharge, and I wasn't expecting that. I was a little bit disappointed by that. So I don't know if you guys have found that too. I use the app menus. I have conformed to the 21st century. Okay. Everybody saying hi to JT and Legacia. Back in my day, we only had paper menus. Yeah. That's right. Yes, Scott, you are so old. Tell them, Carnival Cruise addicts. I think I might be the youngest one in here. Don't start talking about people's ages, Scott. They will turn on you. I never used the order pizza and had it delivered. I'm curious. Chris and Liz, have you guys done that? Bill, have you done that? I think I want to try it. Keisha, what do you think? Should we try it? Should we try it on the Firenze? I just want to see how it works. If it's smooth, I'm not going to play hide and seek. I'm going to stay where I tell them I'm going to be. But I like the idea, Scott and Keith Richards. Yeah, he's so old, Chet. He's so old. But anyway, anybody else who has been on a carnival recently and seen the change or the revamped menu, did you like it, or am I alone in thinking that? Other than the C-Day brunch, which I was already happy with and thought was good, I didn't think it was that much of a change in a positive way for Carnival in the dining room, but that could just be me. JT saying hi to Legacia. Everybody laughing. Mags, Cruz, Tiffany. I'm like the youngest one here. Okay, Tiffany, you tell them. Don't come in here calling everybody else old. We don't appreciate it. Scott. Everybody saying Scott, the 72-year-old. Right. Hey, Points Blank Travel. How are you doing, Rod? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if you have been catching some of our cruise fam, some of our friends on. Well, they're on lots of cruises right now. Everybody's cruising right now, as they should be this summer. But YFC Shelton and Key were on Celebrity Edge in Alaska right now, so it was good to see them this morning. They are having a great time. Exactly, Keisha. Scott says, "Someone gets me. You understand him." Michael saying, "Hey to Maggie." Everybody saying hi to Rod, PBT. Appreciate it. Okay, so am I the only one? I don't see anybody commenting about the menu, so maybe it was just me. What's up, JT from Rod? Stacy, hello. Thanks for coming in. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope your Monday was good. Okay. I definitely set the timer, but I'm worried about these rolls, you guys. Hold on. Okay, it says 3 minutes. 3 minutes for my sort of sourdough. We're going to call them sourdough inspired. I don't know what we're going to end up with. Dinner rolls. Everybody saying hey to everybody. Appreciate it, you guys. They bring me a paper menu, or they have to read the menu to me off their phone. Yeah, just tell me what you have tonight. Just read it to me. Everybody saying hi to Stacy. Appreciate it. No, we've never done it. Although it might be great to be sitting at a slot machine and get a pizza delivered. You got drinks coming, right? You might as well get a pizza. That's a good point. Actually, I don't know if there are spots where they won't bring it. You think they would bring it into the casino? I don't know. I'm thinking, the Lido. I don't know if they would bring it to you in one of the theaters, say. Uh, ooh, this is interesting. We have to find out. Let me know if you get a pizza delivered to you in the casino. Um, Rod saying hi to everybody. Hey, Carmelyn, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Monday was good. Carmen, I know you've been watching the vlogs about Alaska. I'm not sure if you were able to catch any of the folks who were going live today from Alaska. The Melanin at Sea group is on the Celebrity Edge. So they were at Tracy Arm Fjord this morning, and I think then heading to Juneau. So it was nice. It was nice to see. What were some of the activities on the ship? Excuse me, on the Carnival Spirit, JT? I was trying to tell Edna. Actually, I'll get back to the activities. I was on Saturday. I was telling her to tell you about this sourdough starter because I was super excited about it, and I think Regina Nixon was like, "Just tell JT," and it's like, I'm not making no bread, but I thought you might want to know. Okay, hang on. They're not brown. Erica, can you come check that for me in a minute? They're not brown yet, but they look like they've cooked. But anyway, some of the activities on the ship. The Carnival Spirit in Alaska had all of the normal carnival activities. So there was a normal, there was a normal sail away. There was a sail away party, and it was fun, but it was very, very hot because we were under the closed dome that is on the Lido deck over the pool in Screet area. But it was fun. The fun squad was out. We got out there. We were tearing it up. We did the wobble. We did the shuffle, the Cupid shuffle, all that. So that was good. But then they had all of the normal activities. So trivia, the shows, the musicians in the atrium. They did movies by the pool. They did the love and marriage game. I think that's what it's called, right? Love and marriage. They did bingo. There was the casino. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. We did deal or no deal. They had bingo. All of the normal activities. So it's kind of interesting to me that people have said or have the idea that Alaska cruises are, I don't know, dull, boring, not much to do. No, there was plenty to do. It's up to you whether or not you just wanted to be in complete chill mode or you wanted to, sort of do it all. I definitely wanted Edna to know that, because she's the reigning carnival trivia queen, that there were definitely it was plenty of trivia, and we sat in on a few of those, played a little bit, was close, but did not win. This is Recon, just helping Rod's Recon. What? I don't know what that means, but Rod knows he's welcome here. See, like Journey saying, hey, will you go back to Alaska? Stacy wants to know. I would love to go back, Stacy. I would love to go back. I know I was very concerned about being cold and the weather. And I don't want to say I don't think I was overly concerned. I wore everything I packed, with the exception of one dress for dinner because I just didn't dress up for dinner that night. I think I went for sushi instead at Bonsai, but I would rather have had the stuff to not be cold than to be there wishing I had packed it. So I wasn't over. I wasn't. My concerns about being cold were justified for me. That makes sense. I would have taken 2 suitcases instead of trying to condense it all into one. I fit. It wasn't. My bag wasn't overweight, but then I bought stuff in Alaska, so the challenge was getting it back home in that same one suitcase. But yes, Stacey, I would definitely go back. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was fun. It was amazing. I know we have talked about that before, where you're like, why would you go to a cold weather spot for a cruise or for vacation? I think you would enjoy it, Stacey. I do. I really do. Keisha says, have not ordered pizza delivery on the ship, but was impressed with room service wings. Okay. Soul Play, thank you, Tamika. Yes, we did Soul Play. Soul Play apparently is only available on the Carnival Spirit. So I don't know where Carnival Spirit sails the rest of the year, when the Alaska season is done. But it basically is, if you are familiar with like Painting with a Twist or any of those sort of arts. Hold on. Erica, you were supposed to have chat. Listen, we've come this far with these sort of almost sourdough rolls. I don't want them to be dead because they got burned. Okay, I'm gonna show you what they look like. I mean, they look okay, right? They look all right. All right, hold on. Anyway, Soul Play was like a Painting with a Twist sort of art studio. There's no upcharge for that. You can sign up for multiple classes if you would like. We went in, we painted. I don't have my bag handy, but we painted a tote bag, and then the second time we went, we painted a forest scene. But very, very fun. So yes, that's also an activity on the ship. I thought it was interesting what they said about them being in Tracy Arm for the first half of the day in Juneau by 1 p.m. Yeah, I that confused me. That confused me too. But definitely a different itinerary than what we had in that respect. Tracy Arm Fjord was a full 1-day activity for us. Unless I heard that wrong. I heard them say that too, and I wasn't sure if they meant it was going to take that long just to wind down the fjord, because it did take us a long while to do that. That seems about the time that we got close to the glacier. Yeah, I watched the replay, Alisa. YFC is like real family. We live about 25 minutes from one another in Dallas. Yeah, I know. But no, I'm glad you got to see that, Rod. I don't know if you've been to Alaska in your travels, or if that was of interest to you at all, but it was just as fascinating seeing it again with them. Alisa, that was a good question Stacy has about Alaska. Yes. Yes, I think I answered that. Yes, I would definitely go back again and see some different things for sure, or see more things. I enjoyed everything that I did do excursion wise, but there's more. I've been communicating with YFC here and there while on the cruise. Hey, Stacy, click the like button. Thank you so much, JT. I appreciate the reminder. I could see them delivering to Serenity. Yeah, that's nice. That'd be nice, Maggie, right? just you're in your full chill out mode and you don't feel like getting up and you want them to bring it to you, yeah, we need to try this. Okay, so anybody who has had the food delivered somewhere to them, I was saying on a carnival ship, but whatever cruise ship you've been on, would be great. Yes, a lot of people went live today from Alaska. Yes, they did yesterday as well. Stacy saying hey to Bill. Yes. Hey PBT. JT is cracking up. I'm not sure. I want to see how it turns out. Was that for my hold please when I had the panic about the about them burning? I thought Erica was coming out. She was concerned. I thought she was going to check them. Let me see. How do they smell? I mean, they smell like dinner rolls. I don't know. Let me see. Everybody's still saying hi. Yes, where is Erica? I don't know. She disappeared on me. Lots of body heat in the sail away. I don't know. People. Oh, in the sail away. Yeah. I was thinking you were talking about Alaska this morning. In the sail away party, yeah, that the dome was trapping the heat, in the body heat. Did they have Quest? I don't remember Quest. Groove for St. Jude. Yes, they did have Groove for St. Jude. They may have had Quest, Maggie, but I don't remember that specifically. There were lots of parties that I was trying to, you know how they normally do the deck parties. I was trying to tell you the other night, Maggie, as you were, well, that was last week, I think, talking to Edna or JT, as you guys were talking about groupcation. Of course, there's the 80s night. They have an Alaska Bash. I think that's what it's called, the Great Alaskan Bash deck party. I'm sure I'm forgetting another one, but there were those kinds of things as well. It was a lot. I wasn't that impressed with a lot of the musicians. It's just an older crowd. Yes and no. I think, and maybe this would just happen to be the cruise, the one that we went out on. I thought there was a good mix of everybody. Like the demographics, I thought was really, it was everybody. Older, younger, singles, young families, kids. I thought there was a good mix of everybody, and I kind of wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be just an older crowd only. Now, watching the group on the Celebrity Edge, that's different. Celebrity draws an older crowd anyway, less children. I'll say it that way, less children anyway. But I did not find that to be the case on the Carnival Spirit. Again, I don't know if that was just our particular sailing, but there were a lot of families, family vacation to Alaska. Awesome. Thank you. You're welcome. You guys are going to have a great time. You really are. I'm sorry if that just went dark for a second. But yeah, I think you guys will have a great time just because, it's already a Carnival cruise and you're going with all your friends, your cruise family. We're going to make you a cruiser, JT. Well, a controversial cruising. Those are your peeps. Yeah, he wants to hang with the older crowd, but he might have to look hard on the Carnival Spirit for them. Yes, Mackie just hangs A little bit more south. I don't know what we're talking about there. I think you did some painting. I think I want to do that. Yes, we definitely did the painting, JT. That's that soul play that I was talking about. Here comes Erica now to investigate my creation. What do you think?
Be a little bit more brown.
You want to put them back in? I just took them out.
Okay.
But you have to be here to like make sure they don't burn.
But how long
Here.
were they already in?
20 minutes. The thing about the painting with soul play, JT, and I'm telling you this because I know that Edna is not great about the about the reservations. You have to make reservations for soul play. It will be available on the Carnival on the Hub app. There are multiple opportunities for you to do that every not every day, but every C day. So you want to scroll through the app and reserve, and you want to do it right away. Those spots got snapped up. We got into one event, or the one where we did the bags with the orcas on it easily, I'd say, but that was later. No, we got into that one easily, but the next one that we wanted to do, we had to go on standby. If you go half an hour before the scheduled start of the class, they check everybody in who has a reservation, and then if there's room, they will let in others. A lot of people got in that way because people forget that they made the reservations, or they get tied up with something else. But try to make your reservation, especially since there'll be so many of you. You're gonna want to do that. So I'm telling you, JT, I'm telling you. I know Edna's not good at that. She told me herself. Hey, Edna, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you had a good day. I know you had a busy weekend. I'm glad to see you. I agree, TB. Definitely for the cost effect, it being bucket list cruise, retirees can jump on it very fast and get out of the heat for the summer. Yeah. But to be fair, doesn't everybody want a good deal for the summer? It's not just the retirees. It was good. Warm Strong saying hey to Etta. Everybody saying hi to Etta. Hi, Etta. You guys heard Erica come in, and she was already suspicious of these dinner rolls as it is, but she's gonna try and see if she can rescue them or something. I don't know. Stacey says, I just want to see a glacier and leave. I'm not built for a cold vacation living in the Northeast. Now, see, Stacey, I think you might be better prepared than I was. I've lost my cold weather chops. Grew up in the Northeast, but yeah. You guys know I was worried. About that. You could do it, Stacey. You can do it. I think you'd be better equipped because you already have the jackets. I'm sure you have the cute sweatshirts. You have that stuff. You have all the stuff for the layers. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. You can do it, Stace. You can do it. Absolutely. We loved it. Yes, Sherry went to Alaska and she loved it too. So good. Okay. I could definitely appreciate the Alaska weather right now. It's scorching in PA. It's scorching here too. Darn it, Erica. What happened? Because she stepped away before. I think Spirit moves to Mobile. That's right. Because somebody told me, was it Carmen? Carmen, did you tell me that you're going to be on the Spirit out of Mobile later? I think Jinx buy me a Coke, Bill. Don't burn. Erica, you said you were going to watch them now. Don't burn the rolls. Okay, so yeah, we think we're going to try the food delivery at some point. Also on the Firenze, and you guys, if you have more Alaska questions, I'm just going to keep going back and forth. The thing that I'm interested to see if they have new technology wise are the smart elevators or the destination elevators. I'm not sure if they have that on the Firenze, but I'm kind of hoping because I want to see how it goes. I want to see if that makes a big difference. Yes, super fun, TB says. I want to do the painting. Okay, Maggie, and JT, you guys have to be on it with the reservation. I don't know, Mag. I don't know, Maggie. I know you're normally on top of stuff, but it sounds like you're going to be loaded down with all these things that you have to bring. So, JT, I'm telling you, as backup to Mags, get those reservations so you can go to Soul Play. How do they smell? I love the smell of baking bread or rolls. Erica! Oh my gosh. Hold, please. I don't trust it. They're not going to burn. How are you going to come and tell me you're going to watch them and then don't watch them? They smell good. I mean, they smell like fresh rolls. They don't. I don't know. I feel like my I'm all off now because my sourdough didn't turn out right. So I don't know if they look okay or not. At least they came out full and baked perfectly. Good job. I don't know if they're really sourdough though, Michael, but thank you. I appreciate that. Maggie, let's go. Yes, you guys go get your reservation so you can go to Soul Play. I love bread. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Etta, were you there on Saturday? Everybody was saying hi to you, but I don't remember actually seeing you. So maybe you popped in for a second. But I was all excited about this sourdough starter. Again, I don't know if it's me, the starter, or what, if it's good, because I love bread and I just wanted to try it. But when I was making it on Saturday, I kept saying how, back in the day, I really wanted one of those bread machines, but I resisted buying it because I thought I would be making bread all the time. I thought I would have, gained 50 pounds making bread every day, trying all the recipes. And I resisted, but I thought this little sourdough situation, if I can do it, I will try that. Okay, I'm letting her know, even though she's supposed to be on bread watch now. Original JT, remind me. I'm old, I'll forget. You guys have to remind each other. Yes, ma'am. Yes, where is Erica? Everyone take one and pass it down. Slap some butter on one of them and taste them. Yeah, that was the plan. Like grade school, pass one to your right. Butter the tops while it's hot. OMG, yes, that dome was hot. Yeah, it was hot. Biscuits and gravy. No gravy. You're not wrong. Following with that. Yes, they were all fun. They were very fun. The instructor, and I'm sure they switch off for the classes, was her name was Christina, and or is Christina, and she was part of the fun squad. I want to say I thought at some point I heard her referred to as like an assistant cruise director. That might not be right, but she was super fun and energetic and helpful because I have no art skills. But they were a lot of fun. I'm glad I went twice before it gets ran over. I'm glad I went twice before it gets ran over. I'm not sure what that's for. Bamanola, hey, how are you, friend? Thanks so much for coming in. I hope you're doing well. I need you to give the spiel about, telling everybody to tell their friends, tell their lady at Walmart, tell the garbage man, tell everybody. Give this a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you coming in. Well, apparently Erica has come in and abandoned this again. So I'm sorry to keep walking away, but I got to go get the rolls and the butter and all that. If I want to butter them while they're hot. She came, she surveyed, and she's out again. I only enjoyed the 70s party and the Alaska Bash and the 80s party. Yes, the 70s party was so fun. The 70s party was, to me, that was the best. That was the best one. I don't know, the 80s was pretty good too. But anyway, the 70s one was really good. It's held in it's the atrium, but it's called the lobby on that ship. It's held there, and just great music. I don't want to spoil it, but they have a little like battle going on. We had a great time that night. The 70s was really great. I did enjoy that a lot. Scott, since you've been a few times, what port would you stay on the ship? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a great question, actually, Maggie. For those of you who have never been to Alaska, I say don't stay on the ship for any of them. You got to get out there. You got to see stuff. You got to try and get some of that fresh Alaskan air. You got to, see the shops. You got to see something. I thought it was all pretty good, but I know you've been already, Maggie. So you might not feel like you need to see it all again, wander around again. So let me keep scrolling. Maybe Scott answer that, because I say don't miss any of them. Although I tend to be that way anyway. I go. Yes, I cruise for the cruise ships, but I cruise for the destinations too, and I always want to feel like I was there and saw a little bit of what was happening in that port. So don't skip them. And I have to say, I think they were pretty different from each other. Like Skagway is something out of like Hallmark. If you guys watch that show, I want to say When Something Calls the Heart on Hallmark. Very like old Western town kind of feel, surrounded by the mountains. Very pretty. Juneau had a little bit more of a big city feel, although I know it's the state capital, but it's not huge. Ketchikan, I thought it looked different too. So I say go and see them all. Celebrity Beyond is next on my bucket list. Ship is beautiful. Yeah, the celebrity ships are beautiful. The group, the Melanin at Sea group, is on the edge right now, but they're all beautiful ships. In Alaska, none. Only the Canadian stop, Victoria or Prince Rupert. Yes, agreed with that. Hold that thought. I'm getting the butter. And the rolls. The Canadian stop was the coldest. It was the coldest. So yeah, okay, Stacy, maybe skip that one for the temps. It was the coldest stop. And I thought, as I was checking my app, you know how it does and tells you the time and weather every time, every place. I thought something was wrong with the app. I thought it wasn't like refreshing. I thought it was stuck when it said it was 32 degrees. And so I was debating on whether or not, I was going to put on the extra layer, the heavier jacket, if I was going to carry some hot hands with me just to use them just in case. We didn't have anything specific planned to do there, but it's a port, so I wanted to get off and see something and get some magnets and the whole thing. I'm buttering the tops of these rolls, you guys. And it was that day that we were there. It was Canada Day, which is like their Independence Day. So we thought that there would be a lot going on, and maybe there was earlier in the day. But by the time we got there, which was evening, it was pretty dead. So I got off the ship so that I could get my, souvenir magnet, and thought I could handle this. It's not really 32 degrees. The app is wrong. Not that it had been wrong the entire week, but it's wrong. It looks warmer than that. I can handle it. It'll be fine. OMG. We got off that ship. The wind was blowing. The cold air hit us. And we made the quickest, I want to say, full U-turn as possible. We went to the one gift shop right there on the pier. We did take a few pictures there was, some welcome to Canada signs and something for Canada Day. And then we got our butts back on that ship because it was cold. It was cold. I agree, Alisa. I think everyone who hasn't gone would enjoy Alaska. Yeah. Kim saying, hi, Erica.
Hi, Kim.
Hopefully,
I'm looking at this biscuit.
She's examining the biscuits again, you guys, the rolls again. Michael saying, hey to JT. I wouldn't miss any of the Alaskan ports. The Canadian ports are pointless, so miss those. Yeah, those are the obligatory. They have to stop at another country ports. There really was nothing to see. We actually talked to some folks who sort of tried to venture into town thinking that there was going to be something to see, and they were kind of following the crowd like they knew where they were going. Apparently they didn't know where they were going. They were freezing, and they ended up in a neighborhood and thought this is not right, and just came on back. So if you don't have a specific excursion, I would say those would be the ones to miss. Everybody saying hi to you, wondering how you are. You left me hanging with those. You put them in and then you forgot. But if your cruise goes to Tracy Arm or Glacier Bay, that's like a day not getting off the ship unless you do the Glacier Express. Right. You enjoy the glacier from the... Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me because this has been a little bit of a crazy, hectic, weird Monday mood check. Erica is now here trying to dig into these rolls, although she's acting like she's scared. She wants me to go ahead and try one. So let's go ahead and get that. Here, I'm going to do the smaller one, actually, and get this taste test over with. I don't know if we can really call this a sourdough dinner roll or not, but
this is what it looks like.
This is how it came out. Oh, please. They smell good to me.
It smells okay.
Oh, dang. She won't even give me they smell good. They smell okay. They taste like I don't really taste sourdough, but it's that thicker consistency. Now people are gonna think we're not being honest. You gotta like be on camera. You don't hurt my feelings, but you can be honest. I already know they didn't turn out the best.
I mean, it's like a different flavor.
It's definitely not
It's
the
not,
sourdough flavor that I was expecting.
but it's not a dinner roll flavor either. It's not a yeasty flavor either. I don't know what type of flavor it is.
It's a flavor that she's like trying to say I like. Yeah, I'm gonna blame. I'm gonna take it. I don't know where I went wrong, but I think it was user error. I think it was user error.
But the texture is not bad.
The texture is not bad.
It's the flavor.
It's a fluffy, like thick dinner roll, but it's not a sourdough flavor.
And it's not a yeast flavor either. It's just there. It's just there.
It's just there.
But that's okay. We'll try again with something else.
We will try again. My first attempt at some homemade dinner rolls. It's just But I tried it, you guys. I tried it. I still might ask JT to pick me up a sourdough starter. Try it again. Maggie says, I know Canada was a waste when we went last year. Yeah, disappointing. TB saying hi to Kim. Bam! Or Bama. Bama! That's from Sherry. Sorry, I lost myself on the track. It's only to complete the Closed Loop Cruise Act of 1977 that if you leave and only go to U.S. ports, you must hit a foreign port coming back. There you go. That is saying, how are you, Sherry? Let me scroll down like that. All right. Erica's still standing. Did you want to say something?
No.
You're going to try and make some sourdough, even though you're kind of freaked out about it?
Yeah, look into it. Let's start and make a real sourdough.
If she says it on camera, I can hold her to it.
I guess I'll try and make some sourdough for you, Mom.
Thanks, Erica. Use those baking skills. Just through experience, Anna. That's all I'm happy to share. Oh, if you have questions leading up, I'm on Facebook, Insta. Yep. He's got knowledge, you guys. He's got good Alaska cruising knowledge. Kim saying hi to Tamika. Etta doing great. Good. Exactly. The first time in Victoria, I got off for 45 minutes and got back on. LOL. We were only there for 4 hours, so pointless. Now, I have watched Life with Veronica. She has made her way into like the downtown. I don't know if that's the right area, but downtownish area in Victoria, and managed to like find a gift shop, a coffee shop, I think. But not much. It was pretty dead when she went to Stacy. I never wanted to go to Alaska. This year will be my second time. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Stacy say maybe one day I'll try an Alaskan sailing in the far future. You can do it, Stacy. You can do it. You'll love it. Yes, it would be your second time going, Maggie. Yes, I'll be on Spirit in October, God willing. Yes, I remember you saying that, Carmen, and hopefully they have if that's something that interests you, they will have the soul play so you can do the painting too. Thought that was a lot of fun. I will echo that, Maggie. I never wanted to go until I was nearly forced, or I wouldn't have been see my best friend who was contracted on Luminosa. Now I go back to Alaska with or without him. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna try to be on it with the reservations. Okay, good, good, good. Or did I just go back? That's where my best friend is contracted now. I got on after you, and I would have, or I would have told you, Maggie. The Venezia. What about the Venezia? I love bread too. I'm addicted to bread. Is this from earlier? Am I far behind? Carbs are life, so addicting. BAA, Bread Addicts Anonymous. Yes, we tried the bread, Sherry. Hopefully you saw that part. It's warm bread, and it is bread. It's not the most flavorful. I can admit that. It's definitely not sourdough. But considering I was worried that it wasn't even going to come out looking like anything close to a dinner roll, I'm going to call that part a success. Also, JT, go to any of the naturalist shows. They are very informative. Yes, very informative. I think I told you that our naturalist name was Louise. I went to a couple of the talks that she gave on Alaska. So much knowledge, so informative, not just about Alaska and about the wildlife, about the glaciers, about the native people, about just so many things. I couldn't even tell you all the credentials that she rattled off and has written books on geography, and I don't even know all the topics. But I enjoyed those talks that I went to. They were held in I'm blanking. I think it's called. It's not the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh is the big theater. It was the smaller one next to it where the comedy shows are held. Yes, Carmen. I miss it lately. Yes, totally agree. Skagway is beautiful. Dig into the buns. Buns are done. I hope it's real butter. It's real butter, grass fed. Truly, I really like the Kerrygold, but I got the Truly tonight or today. I'll stay away. OMG, we need smell-o-vision. And pretty cold. In Victoria, yes, we were freezing in Victoria. Hey, Erica. She's already gone. She already walked away. She gave you her honest opinion of her mom's dinner rolls, and she's out. The other thing that I was going to talk about technology-wise was internet. I know Carnival, like the other cruise lines, I know Royal had it too, has Starlink. I had no problems with the internet. I thought it worked really well. I mean, I had more of the problem of remembering that I had it to actually go on and do stuff, go live some more. Now I'm hungry. Need more butter. Maybe that will help them out, Maggie. Maybe I could finish off a couple more with when I slather them with butter. I was so in awe of the scenery and everything that was going on around it. I thought that I was going to go live more or be online more. So I enjoyed that. The internet was so great. But Yeah, I just enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I think it's so different than how it used to be. We expect so much more. Good internet is just like a given, I guess. And I know I've shared with you guys before when the first cruise that I ever went on, like ship to shore calls were a thing, but they were unheard of. It was like the ultimate long distance phone call, and you did not do that unless it was an absolute emergency. So it's just interesting to see how things have changed, and I think that's a positive uh, positive technology change. Looks like it melts in your mouth. I mean, I'm not upset with the texture at all. Etta, thank you. They're just not. I can't claim them as sourdough. It's dough. It's not sour. Which it's faux sourdough. Thank you, Carmen. It's photo. Would you buy them again? I'm determined. I mean, if Erica really does make a sourdough starter for me, she was a member again. She was all suspicious and not feeling this and didn't want me to do it. I won't need to buy it again. But like I said, I'm not totally thinking that I'm not going to ask, or you're not going to really follow through on the request from JT or Maggie to pick me up another one so I can try again, because I think it was probably, I think I could change up how I handle it. I think I could have made sure the water was hotter when I started. I think I could have kept them in a kept the starter in a warmer spot. So I can see where it could have gone wrong, and I think we can make some corrections. So yes, I would buy the starter again to try it again, and I would make the rolls again, if that's what you meant. I did make them, even though they're not sourdough. Garlic butter on top. Okay, that might help. At least you tried. Yes, I tried. Where did you get it from? I got it from they were in so many of the gift shops, Maggie. I can't say which stop I got it. I feel like it might have been Ketchikan though. Or sorry, I feel like it was Juno though. But I'm not 100% on that. Anyway, they had them everywhere, and I just thought, yeah, I'll try it. Yes, Maggie, if you have superior baking skills, show us how to do it. Show me where it went wrong, friend. Just cracking up. How many days till the next cruise? I think 10. Hold on. Let's check the old app. Speaking of the Carnival Hub app. 9 days. 9 days. 9 days until the Carnival Firenze. 28 days for Maggie on the Carnival Spirit. 54 days for Scott. Where are you going, Scott? After being on the Jubilee and Venezia, I'm looking forward to a small ship. I did not. I mean, it was a smaller ship, and definitely compared to the Jubilee. I know it was a small ship, but I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy the ship, and I didn't feel like it was too small. I didn't feel like it was too crowded. I don't know if that was just situation and location, but I did enjoy my time on the Spirit. I did. What package did you have? What package did I have? Are you still talking about the sourdough starter? Gold Rush. if that's what you have, that's what you asking about, Maggie. Um, so I don't know if that was too commercial, too touristy. If there was another one, I could have tried. I hear you on that, Maggie. The Venezia was beautiful. Um, she was huge. The Jubilee was huge. Low key, I love sourdough bread though. I get it from Trader Joe's weekly. Yeah, I think on Saturday somebody was like, I think it was Regina. She was like, just why are we making it? Just go to Panera. I just want to see if I can make it. Wi-Fi. Oh, the Wi-Fi. Sorry, Max. I'm still talking about this sourdough. The Wi-Fi package. I had the premium. I had the premium. Um, yes, 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 yes. Thank you guys so much. I know this was kind of a crazy Monday mood check, and I don't know. I'm gonna claim a partial success. I made some dinner rolls. I can't say they were sourdough, but I tried. I tried, and I will try again. So I do have. Let's see. What do I have coming out? I have a premiere on two premieres this week, Wednesday and Friday, both Alaska related. So if you guys are still enjoying all of the Alaska content, please go and turn on the notification bell so you can join me for those. Saturday, I guess I have to decide on an actual time for my new, what I call it, sunny side up. Saturday mornings. So I'll be back on Saturday morning doing a live, and then just gonna keep on keeping on. So I appreciate you guys all supporting and watching and hopping on and listen to me ramble about sourdough in Alaska. Stacy, just like we're gonna make JT claim that she's a cruiser, we're going to get you to Alaska too. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Good job. Poor Erica did not want any part of that bread. She stayed true. She stayed true to her initial conviction that sourdough was not for her. It's not that she doesn't mind the sourdough. She just didn't want the active sourdough happening in the house. But I think she feels bad now, and she's gonna help her mom out. I can't believe you didn't have any reindeer. Don't say it too loud, Scott. She did not want me to bring the sourdough, but she's hot about me not bringing that reindeer sausage back. No, I might have to order that. I don't know. Didn't have any reindeer. Didn't have Alaskan pizza. No, you're right. I did not. I had, but we had jellyfish donuts. So watch that on Friday. Anyway, okay, you guys have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you all just are doing well. So thank you, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button if you didn't already. If you didn't think this was too crazy, share it out. Tell a friend's friend, your mama and them, your cousin and them, lady at Walmart, the garbage man, mailman, all that. Night, sweetheart. Ramble on. Thanks, Etta. Bye, Keisha. You too. We got bonus mood check minutes. Can't wait for the sunny side up Saturday. Oh, Scott. Well, I didn't know if I could announce the other thing. I know you announced on Saturday, but I didn't have more details, so it'll be yoked up. I'll be yoked up for it. So if you have another announcement that you want to share, hint, hint, feel free before I actually sign off and before everybody goes. But you can announce it. I don't have any details. Yeah, you can announce we just don't have deets. Well, Scott has an amazing idea. He has created yet another podcast, and I, along with our buddy, I'm not sure if he's still here, Chat from Sea Lake Journeys, are going to be hanging out and talking with Scott on the podcast about what else? Our favorite topic, cruising. So it's to be determined when it's going to air. But if you enjoy talking to us and laughing with us, I think you're not going to want to miss it. So this is the name, the Conscious Cruiser Cast 30-minute podcast. That's what we're doing. Know before you go. It will be pre-recorded, so we won't have the same interaction as we do right now, but hopefully you guys will leave lots of lovely comments in the chat. And we'll have lots of fun conversation. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, those guys crack me up, so I can just imagine when the three of us are talking, even if it's about something serious, we're going to have a couple laughs or two. We'll have chat interactions. Okay. See, I told you I didn't have the deets. Scott is a media mogul, Keisha, didn't you know? And we'll take turns premiering each week amongst our three channels. So Controversial Cruising, Sea Lake Journeys, and Alisa's Adventures in Cruising. One will be my page, one will be Alisa, one will be Chet. There you go. There you go. Okay, first one will be Alisa, though, because ladies first. Thanks, Scott, the gentleman. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, it is officially 8:30. We made it. Oh, although my live recording only says 1:23. I cannot wait. It's going to be great. So anyway, you guys, I'm not sure who all is still in the chat and listened to that extra rambling on, but hopefully you did. But stay tuned. We will bring more information and let you know exactly where to find us and how to find us and all that good stuff. Amazing mood check. Thanks so much, Scott. Thank you guys all for being here. Have a great week. I will see you later. Bye.